Ladies and gentlemen, hello, my name is Story and today I've got a special gameplay which I've saved just for you. I'm playing on my favourite subclass from the beta, which is Dongblade or Dongblade as it's affectionately been labelled. My ship here looks like a titanium arse floating in the sky the same way bricks don't. We're playing on the quick play playlist here. I've been really very happy to hear that Bungie are tweaking the division between quick play and competitive. During the console beta, we had very intense skill-based matchmaking, which really didn't make much sense logistically, rationally, and for the enjoyment factor in quick play. However, this game that I'm playing right here and right now has an interesting flavour to it. Now, I just hopped on 2 games prior to this match. They were like random mercies. I can't say that I contributed to the pastening of the enemy team that much. I just happened to be there. I didn't play particularly badly, but they were like a 1 join in progress game and then 1 full game. 2 mercies in a row. So matchmaking's like, oh, you fancy yourself a bit of a crucible god, do you? Well, now we're upping the ante. And in this match in particular, on the enemy team, we have an enemy player that I've played a few times before. They've been playing the Destiny 1 game for a long, long time. They're in the top 0.5% in the world for pretty much every subject in the Crucible. So they are incredibly skilled. We also have a fire team of 2 on the enemy team that are no slouches either. They were in the top 40% or something like that. So I'm up against 3 very competent players, and on my team, however, I don't want to like take the piss or like, you know, be horrible to my teammates, but let's just say that they haven't played a fat lot of Crucible. So yeah, the tidings are very much in favour to the enemy team. And before anyone says, well, that's connection-based matchmaking for you, the connections were not fabulous. I would not get a tattoo on my breast of how amazing the connections were, in all honesty. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to play. We've just had this new auto rifle land, the Death Stalker. It landed the previous game. I've not used it before, and already my opinions are swaying to the more spicy tastiness of this variety. I thought it was pretty good, even though not at that range, doing 13 a headshot there. So that was my bad, my B. Anyway, Dongblade though, lots of fun with this. A bit floaty, a bit too floaty, even with the best possible jumps. And that was an incredibly pants spawn. But what do you know? You know, that happens, doesn't it? Really, you just have to. You have to accept it. You have to lie on the floor and take that dump right in the face. But I've got some para ammo. What power weapon did I have? I must have the fusion rifle. I fell in love with this thing, even though I was pretty arse at it. We're going to cap this point here like Nick Nolte, all on our own, because that's the way that the cookie crumbles, isn't it? But I'd love to know what your experiences were, especially if you're in the European regions for playing the beta, because did you see a lot of really skilled players that you were up against? Because I did. I recognised a lot of names, and I didn't really spend a huge amount of time playing. I think we topped out at about 11 hours total, which it kind of sounds like a lot, but not by any kind of pro sense, really. A lot of my friends played for like quadruple that amount of time, but I've been doing a lot of work. I'm a portraits photographer as my IRL job, so I've been doing weddings and things like that, trying to pay them bills. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what your experiences were, particularly if you were over in the European areas. But yeah, here we are. Look, we need to put our empowering healing rift down. We need some heals. We need that lovely overshield of annoyance, and we're going to float like warlocks should around this corner and try and dispatch this guy. He did the same thing. Look, he put his rift down, but no, dead. Managed to get him here, but we've got someone coming right behind us now, and let's melee them. Whiff. Okay, we love the whiff. Embrace the whiff. Yeah, we like when melees whiff. Did you get that, or was that just me that we had a lot of whiffing bitch slaps to the face? But anyway, we're going to persevere. And one thing that I've really got to stress here is, despite matchmaking really being heavily biased towards the enemy team, the game was still fairly decent, like enjoyable. It was really tough. You have to be on your absolute very best, and there's no chance that, you know, you can carry 3 other people with this kind of environment. But still, the game was good, and I'll put that down on the new 4v4 setup. Now 6v6, I'll miss it and everything from D1, but I've got to say I'm definitely in favour of the 4v4 setups, because when you've got very unbalanced games like this, they're just slightly more manageable. You haven't got an extra 2 team firing angles on you, and it just makes things a little bit more plausible, I think. So I'm very happy with the changes of 4v4. But yeah, this auto rifle, loving it. I think my favourite gun from the entire... it was the combination of guns, actually, for the beta. I think the Minuet, or Minuet, however you want to pronounce that and be a ponce. But yeah, the Minuet hand cannon was super duper for up close and personal stuff. And the Nightshade pulse rifle for far away. I didn't like the other one. What was the Omolon jobby? I didn't really like that. I preferred using the Nightshade and the SMG, the Omolon SMG. That was really cool. The Phosphorus MG or whatever. That was a really nice combination that I enjoyed very much. But yeah, so we're losing this game by a good 11 points at this point. But still, we all know there's fusion rifles going on. We need to run and hide. Chuck a flame bolt in the face, and we managed to cut him off at the pass and needle him right in the arse. Now it's time to fail. I'm probably going to fail, but oh no, that's not bad positioning if I don't say so myself. But we failed and flopped the case. Anyway, let's run. I know we're stuck, and there's the skips and things dead. There we go. Can't get out of that, but what do you know? Those flame balls of death, they're not my favourite. But a bit more effective than they were in Destiny 1, perhaps, maybe, with the gunslinger. Swarm grenades, that's the word I was looking for, but I couldn't find it because my brain is the size of a pea. Anyway, we're going to try and defend these objectives. We don't really need to try and push A. We just need to make sure that we can hold these 2 points. But being alone is not a good thing, so I'm falling back. I'm trying to hug my teammates like a small sloth. There was a trip mine there, that's not good. But of course we've got healing rifts. I'm in the gulch, which is a positively disgusting word, and we're going to heal up here, and we're going to try and defend. We're going to try and get B back, the shrine here. There's many, I think there's many on it, but teammates going balls deep in there. But he's done it, he's prevailed. This gentleman, this is the super good player there. He's very, very good. And look at this, what's going on with that? Connection-based, my ding-a-ling. Anyway, but for some reason the pulse rifle connected at the last minute, so I'm quite happy about that. Let's grab this fusion rifle ammo and try and fusion some people right in the breastbone, because that's been a lot of fun, really, or generally speaking. We're going to go to the gulch. We're in the temple. We're going to the gulch. We're going to try and cap this. And well, actually we've got someone around the corner, so maybe oh, look at that, disappeared in a lovely puff of arc loveliness. So let's cap this. At least I've got a teammate with me, which is nice. Yeah, it's always nice to have a teammate with you in your hour of need. Jokes. Anyway, it's been a good game. It's been hard. It's been a very difficult game, but I've enjoyed it. I think I didn't play too badly, really. I've been channeling my inner Cammy Cakes, for sure, here. Taking my good friend Cammy's approach to doing things and just doing it all myself. But folks, thank you very much indeed for watching. Destiny 2 is literally a stone's throw away. It's exciting times to be a Destiny fan right now. We've got so much happening, and I look forward to seeing you in the PC beta. Look at this. The carry, the carry. Anyway, folks, take care of yourselves and each other.